Welcome to the show. You made it to another wonderful day here at Real Talk Real Estate. Colorado Native Realty brings you this awesome platform where we can just talk about all things.
Real talk.
Real talk.
Real talk.
We give it to you raw.
Can I start with some real talk? I got put in timeout at the beginning of the show for talking trash about the Broncos.
What did you say?
That's
Let's rewind. What did you say?
No, let's not. Let's just move on.
I just said that there might have been a blemish or something on Chris's hat.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's united in orange today, Brian.
He really is.
You want to hate? Hate on, hater. Broncos are going to go this year. Russ is going to cook.
We got Sean Payton.
You're going to watch him.
We got that Walmart money.
We got that Walmart money.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I mean,
we're
it's looking pretty good.
What could go wrong?
What could go That's all right.
They are undefeated, right? So they're undefeated. All of our teams today, right now, are undefeated with the start of the football season.
Are you doing any football fantasy things?
Fantasy football?
Yeah. What's the deal with that? Are you in that with our buddy Hauke? Is he?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So
how come we never get invited? Because I like to.
Because we don't know how to do fantasy football.
I like to fantasize about football.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah. It's we have 14 people in our league as it is. And,
so you have no more room.
There's no room for
no room.
People who don't know how to fantasize about football.
So there's no room for Shanny the Banan, is what you're saying.
No.
I'm a little disappointed in that, but I wanted to mention, for those that don't know, how we got the name Real Talk Real Estate. Do you guys remember how we came up with that?
That's so funny that this is what you want to talk about, because I literally, while I was taking a shower, was thinking about
how we came up with that.
Not really how we came up with it, but I remember one of our first classes out on Peterson where we talked to service members about how to navigate their VA benefit and all the ins and outs of what that looks like, and how you can be real savvy as an investor in VA, and it was called Real Talk Real Estate, and we just adopted that to our show.
Do you know where that came from though? That phrase before we did that.
Clearly I wasn't a part of that.
Robin Goldsmith.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Robin Goldsmith said it when we were hanging out, and so give it up to Robin.
That's our people right there.
That's our girl. They just went through a hurricane down in Georgia. So we miss you guys, and stay safe out there. They sent us pictures over the weekend of their first hurricane and the destruction and all of that. And they all made it. Everybody's safe.
Yeah.
The property damage is there, but everybody's fine. That was the first thing I asked.
Bobby Jr. and the girls.
Yeah, Bobby Jr. and the twins, and
right.
Bobby Don. Word up. Word. Word to your mother, Bobby Don. We miss you.
We do.
So it came. World Talk Real Estate came.
We even were thinking about you when we passed Mamitas the other day. We were like,
we were.
How ironic that you would have Hispanic in your your DNA, and you'd choose Mamitas.
Oh well, that has nothing to do with where they chose to go eat.
I know.
Yeah.
That was rough.
That was really shameful.
Yeah.
Chris.
I might need to edit.
You might need to edit that. So everyone, please forgive Chris and his Mamitas comment, and Bobby Don, you too.
I'm just super picky about my
Mexican
food, and I'm a native of this beautiful state.
Before we started,
I know all about green chili and
burritos and smothered burritos. Should we talk about?
I am so hungry.
Yeah,
yes.
I freaking mowed. Our neighbors. They're in California. The Bafardis, love them, but it was getting to be a jungle over there.
It was welcome to the jungle time over in their
and
in their grass.
And Kyle had an interesting point when he called me out, and he did say thank you, but he said, hey man, we're trying to bring the property values down so we can afford to live in the neighborhood, which I thought was hilarious.
It was hilarious. Yeah. And then Chris mowed another man's yard today.
Yeah, that's what they say. You're not supposed to mow
another
man's lawn. But I did. And I see why you're not supposed to, because man, that is just so much grass. 2 full Costco bags. 2 full.
Where'd you put the bags? Did you put it in their trash?
Yeah.
Good. You guys got some trash over there for parties.
Well, that's the only trash they got because they've been gone.
Yeah.
So.
Party McFarties is what I called them earlier, because they just been partying. It's not fair.
I know.
It's not fair. I feel left out.
I know.
So
they've been on a serious vacation.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so back to a happy thing. Let's talk about the Blackstone. Can you show that?
Oh yeah,
we're still let's show that bad boy. Go to the other picture, man. The first one. Yeah, that's a good one. Blackstone griddle. Giving that bad boy away. I think I'm gonna do it on the 30th, and then we're gonna figure out how to do it live. Yep. We've got lots of entries.
We can figure that out.
We're gonna give you another chance today to enter. I don't know quite how I'm gonna do that yet. We might just wing it at the end of the episode with the instructions.
Hey, well, you know what? My good friend Davey plays on the worship team with me at Trace.
Yep.
He was talking about he wants to get a Blackstone, so I want to get him an entry.
Well, Davey's gonna have to enter to win.
All right, so I'm gonna let him know.
Send him the Google form.
I'm gonna let him know what he's got to do, and we're gonna get him entry because
get him entried.
Get y'all entried up.
Entried up. Go to this one for me. The picture.
English is not our
hard.
It's not our first our strong suit here at Colorado Native.
We kind of just shoot from the hip.
But we can sure negotiate a real estate contract.
Yeah, hell yeah.
With the best of them.
Yeah,
hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. There's Mr. Kreklow, which our Blackstone and the other Blackstone. Look, there's 2 Blackstones in that picture in case anybody didn't notice.
What?
Look at that bad boy. It's beautiful.
Yeah,
Whoever's going to win it, if you don't invite us over for some tacos or chicken wings or breakfast, I'm going to feel a little left out.
This is what you're going to get right here.
It does fit inside of a Subaru. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
We
don't recommend
it. You may not know it.
I think you've exceeded the weight limit of the Subaru by putting that in there. But,
well, it's a good thing. Yeah. And so make sure you stay online with us till the end of the episode because I'm going to give you all a chance to win.
And Davey, we got you, bro.
Yeah, you're going to come in hot. We're going to send you a form. So
you may not want to watch our Real Talk Real Estate show, and that's fine. That's your prerogative, my dude.
Yeah.
Maybe you should send him the episode.
But we got you.
We got you, Davey.
Because we were talking about how wonderful Blackstones are, and I'm,
If Blackstone doesn't notice us, we are doing something
No, they don't
wrong.
notice us.
Yeah, we're doing
You
something
know why?
wrong.
That's fine. That's fine.
Griddle on. Let's talk about real estate.
Hey, it's not that they don't notice us. We have our good friend Todd Tovin sent us some awesome hats.
I won a contest, that Todd Tobin.
You did win a contest, but he's still our dude, and he lives right here in the Springs. Todd,
What's
FYI,
up?
We'd love to do a cross-promoting, chop it up, get some of that Toddaloni,
Griddle
hibachi, Griddle Nation
Grill
going on. In our,
oh my gosh. Let's crank it down a little, and then let's go to the listing that we got on over at Gerard. Let's talk about that bad boy.
Let's get to work.
Let's get to work. Let's talk about Gerard, Brian. Go for it. Give us some deets on this bad boy.
This is 8060 East Gerard Avenue. So it's right off of Tamarack and Hampton. Great area.
Awesome location.
Lots of shopping. There's Target. There's Whole Foods, there's Sprouts, there's so many other places. Plus, there's theaters down the road. There's tons of restaurants, shopping. I mean, it's a cool area. One of my favorite places for breakfast is down the road, and it's the what is it? The New York Bagel.
Ooh, a New York bagel place.
Oh my God, it's like Die Hard.
Let's talk about this. All those amenities that you're referring to kick ass.
Yep.
And let's say
pardon his French for those that just didn't notice that he swore.
Let's say that you're renting right now. The average rent for a 1-bedroom in Denver is like $1,800 or something like that. Yeah. It's ridiculous right now. And forgive me, I don't have the exact figure on that, but it's around $1,800 for a month for a 1-bedroom in Denver, and you can purchase this and actually have a payment lower than that.
Yeah, the crazy part is, it's listed for $210. So, it's pretty affordable. It's a cool area.
What's the HOA looking like
amenities
over there?
galore.
I don't think we've talked about that because I'm sure it has a HOA with the amenities that you get.
Amenities galore.
It does. Yep. So it has a brand new pool, new hot tub sauna.
Okay.
New gym.
What's that run you a month?
All that stuff. $500.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah, you pay a couple hundo for a gym, and you don't have a pool 90% of the time.
And this is
and
like within your
and it's a secured building.
For
so
sure.
if anybody has questions on this listing, please feel free to give us a shout. We also have another one that we just brought to the market up in the rifle area. I failed to put some pictures in, but I will put a link to good old Zillow in the comments below. So
if
you
you're
can,
looking for a $2.4 million
it's a great lot. It's an excellent opportunity,
rifle.
yes, for you to build some.
Yeah, Peter and Stephanie McNally up there, who are part of our brokerage, this property is designed to develop. It is 100%. It's you could basically divide it up and put in a whole bunch of multifamily homes into it. So duplex, triplex, quadplex is kind of what they're hoping to have in it. If you're doing duplexes and quadplex or duplexes and triplexes, I believe you can get, I want to say it's like 32 or 34 of them onto this lot.
So it's a developer's dream, literally.
Yeah, like 64 units or something like that when it's all said and done.
Wow.
But it's this is in the heart of Rifle, which is
growing community, really
you're
awesome
downtown.
Yeah.
So
well,
for
and
developer,
there's an affordable housing crisis up in the mountain communities either way, so it helps solve that. That issue or that challenge, I guess, if that's a right way to phrase it right this second.
Well, so you can be the developer that actually helps with that, like add some
the feel good story. Imagine that.
Man.
Yeah.
We are so about the feel good story
right now. Yeah. We've been trying to. Yeah,
those properties up there are selling. So a one side of a duplex, triplex, they're selling in the $500,000 to $600,000 price point. You say that's, it is affordable housing up there because the rest of the homes up there are selling for, 900 to, 25 million. So this is kind of the entry level up there.
Well, and great location. So you've got access to Steamboat. You're not terribly far from the regional airport up there. Just a beautiful community. Great place to live if you're all about that active Colorado lifestyle, which we know you are. It's a great place to live. So huge opportunity. Shout out to our people, Peter and Stephanie. Hopefully Pete gets some elk.
Oh, is he elk hunting right now?
He's out there elk hunting. Doing it. So and hopefully Stephanie gets some crocheting done.
Does she crochet? Stephanie, don't take any offense to that if you don't crochet.
I'm pretty sure she crochets. That's why I said that. Or maybe it's not crochet. Maybe it's like,
needlepoint.
Needlepoint.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Is that like they're all the same? Is that your they're all the same?
No, I'm not saying that.
Fun facts: Chris doesn't know Stephanie very well.
Yeah,
but
Steph's gonna kill him.
Yeah.
So we've known Stephanie a long time. So gonna die.
Yeah. Well. Well, it was Labor Day. It was Labor Day weekend. It was Labor Day weekend. Who's wearing white after Labor Day?
I really don't care about this.
Do you care about white after Labor Day?
Honestly, and here's the thing. And you definitely can't make it about shoes because white shoes are white shoes, right? Like you're not. You're not gonna. Seriously, come on.
Well.
Yeah. Who cares?
Yeah. Who cares?
I don't think anyone cares.
I think that is a date. That's like daylight savings. That is a dated. That is from the olden days,
Yeah.
We definitely need to get rid of daylight savings too, but that's a whole nother conversation.
Yeah. Although I will be happy when it happens here coming up because the mornings will have a little bit more sunshine.
Yeah. Did you go fishing this week, Brian? What happened? You went on Tuesday with Rob?
Yeah, I went down to Deckers, Rob and I. So we were fly fishing.
Look at that shot.
Along Deckers.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, we had a.
Would you say that fishing is one of your things? You like to go fishing. That's one of your things. It's on your calendar. It's on your calendar at least once a week, and then the winter you're snowboarding.
Yeah. So or I don't take days off. So I've been trying to be better about taking days off, or at least parts of days off, and so. Sneak out for half a day, go snowboarding, sneak out half a day, go fishing or disc golf or whatever.
Yeah.
It's just the fun stuff. So
ooh, look at Russell Wilson. He's about to cook. Look at that.
So that's how we did our draft. So we had everyone have their favorite team, and then that's how we did our fantasy football draft.
Why is only Russell on the lanyard though? Was it nobody else?
Whose is that? Is that Hawks? That one?
No, that's Cindy's. Cindy was the number one draft. Really a bummer. So
Your
she gets the
sister?
#1 job. Yeah, jeez.
Wow.
And she
go-
picked Russ.
So,
Yeah, of course she did. Way to go, Cindy.
No,
I
she didn't pick
no
Russ.
offense,
Come on.
Josh Allen.
Yeah. I think she
freaking-
picked Christian
what
McCaffrey.
or Mahomes.
another-
I mean, come on.
Another Colorado boy.
Oh
Yep.
my God, we're digressing.
Hey, we don't
Yeah.
hate on
Yeah,
McCaffrey. That's a
No,
that's
I
you
know.
know that's a legendary name here.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sure.
And
So-
then what's this? The flowers that you put in here?
Tis-
Are you growing a garden now? What's going
No,
on?
so every year, this time of year, every year, my sister and I send each other photos of mums.
Oh, those are
and,
mums.
Yeah, mums. So
What a beautiful fall
'cause
flower.
When we were little kids, they're my grandmother's favorite flowers,
Aw.
and we used to always go, "Mum's the word," you
Yep,
know. And
I was
so,
just thinking that.
yeah, "Mum's the word." So we send it to each other every
That's
fall,
cool, man.
just as a cool reminder of do that. So
Oh, well, we've all been like talking real talk and getting kind of deep recently, at least with each other and then our team and individually and just working on something. So we are going to dive into that. But to start, I wanted to read everybody this quote, and it says, "The habits you created to survive will no longer serve you when it's time to thrive. Get out of survival mode. New habits, new life." So
Okay.
that really resonated with me with what everybody has been working on, because we've had a lot of conversations around our business, our individual goals, our family challenges, things that we're just kind of working on in general just to thrive and get out of our own way. And we've all had different conversations around this a lot in the last couple of weeks, the last few months. And then made some major life choices to be able to accommodate that.
And I feel like it's more relevant now than ever, you know, in the world and that we live in, and the time that the season that like we're in personally. You know, what better time to think about like your activities and what you're doing, you know, in business, just thriving in life, being the best version of you possible is what you know we're going for. And you know, there's a misconception out there that okay, if I'm really thriving in one area of my life, then another area of my life it must be lacking. But the truth is when I'm thriving in one area, it brings everybody up. You know, the rising tide raises all the boats. And
I love that.
you know, that's really where we're at in life, and we just want to share that with you guys and see what your thoughts are, and feel free to comment, you know, let us know if we're way off, or let us know what you do, you know, to stay positive and stay in front of your people and just to lift people up, because that's really what it's about. You know, at the end of the day, it's a short ride here on earth. And you know, if you can't lift somebody up and you see something, you know,
Say something.
Yeah.
like help somebody out. Like if you're,
give them your smile.
yeah,
Give them,
I mean,
give them a boost. Give them some help.
you know, Shannon
we're
talked
seeing-
on the phone today for about a
About an
half
hour,
hour, maybe an hour, while we were walking around the lake here, and just kind of sharing what she's doing. Cause you know, when she puts these posts up of, you know, 6 pounds of butter, or, you know, 20 pounds of butter, which represents the, you know, the weight loss that she's achieved, which great job, by
Yep,
the way.
thank you. 20 pounds today, 20 pounds later.
That's awesome.
Yep,
That's huge.
that
Nice
is
job.
10 stacks of those 2 packs of butter at Costco, which is disgusting.
And we're
to
not
think
just
about.
talking straight up like weight loss, or this isn't some gimmick. This is like this ties directly into what we're talking about. She hasn't had alcohol in 5 weeks. Just a complete change of, you know, it's like, you know, what you put into your body, and it's even translated to me. Some habits that I've had for many, many years, I've let go, you know, because it's time. That's what we need to do, you know, and I feel great doing it. So
Well, I feel like it's a catalyst and a motivator to help other people. And like I was telling you on our walk this morning, that if I can help one person and motivate one person to be better, to live a better life, to do something different that they hadn't already done or they hadn't thought about, then I've won that day. I've made a difference in somebody's life, and that fills my cup. And it really like inspires me to do more and do better and work harder. And I know it's not easy. I know that there's challenges. I've been down in the dumps and in the middle of my own struggle, but I was the one that had to pull myself out. and nobody else can do that for you. And until you can see that light, it's just not a thing.
Well, and what I love too about that particular conversation, because I wasn't in the conversation, but I was walking right next to her, so I heard what was going on. And initially she had some questions, because you see something like that, you're like, wow, I'd really, I could use to lose 20 pounds.
Yeah,
or
she was like,
it is.
what's the sauce?
What's
the secret sauce?
Right. And perhaps what Shannon's doing isn't for that particular person, or it's not for you. But what I loved about the conversation is that it may not have been like exactly what Shannon's doing isn't, for this person, but she gave her some viable options of other ways to, like, read a book. I'll send you some links. Listen to a podcast. When I was mowing the yard over there, 3 hours.
3 hours.
I got to listen to 3 podcasts.
Yeah, but he did a good deed. And how many people did you talk to? The neighbors?
I was talking to all kinds of neighbors there.
Yeah.
I mean, the usual suspects here and there. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Da da da. Did Kyle move? No, he didn't move. He's coming back. Don't worry.
Yeah.
But the funniest one was, the funniest one was, do you guys own a turtle?
No, I don't own a turtle. So he was having conversations. He was getting work done.
Great.
Yeah.
But
I think the part, like Shannon and I were talking about this a little bit earlier, was one of the things that I'm super fortunate in my life, and I know in other people's lives, is we have a great network of friends.
So much.
We're all friends. Like, we have hard conversations with each other that don't hold, there's no punches held on it. It's really like, this is what's happening, and but sometimes you need that person to.
I'm telling you,
it's real talk.
Some of those conversations, the real talk that you're talking about,
it's hard.
That helps you lift, that helped lift me out of a funk and motivated me to be more present in my life and in my child's lives and my marriage, and some things you might not even know, like,
you're doing.
You may not even know you're motivating somebody. However, it is happening, and you should acknowledge it.
We say that to Avery all the time, that act like somebody else, or act like nobody. What is it? You need to act like somebody's always watching you, because somebody from the sidelines may be looking up to you and watching you, and you don't even know it.
Well, and more importantly, than somebody always watching you, you need to act on a level that, like, do the right thing even when nobody's watching.
Yeah.
That's what I try to instill in her, is like, don't just do the right thing because that your teacher's watching, or dad's watching, and this is what he wants me to do. Do the right thing because it's the right thing to do.
The right thing to do.
Yeah.
Well,
and sometimes you gotta threaten to punch somebody in the throat. Somebody got that yesterday. I remember
I think someone got threatened.
I think we're getting a little off target there.
That person she threatened to punch in the face. This guy.
It was the throat.
This is who.
It was the throat.
Oh.
Yeah, why the throat though? Jeez.
Because the throat would hurt, first of all, and he
Yeah.
was busting my chops for going to Costco because I have a problem. And then I went to Walmart, and he was like, "You a glutton for punishment. Why are you going to Walmart after Costco?" And I'm like, "I got shit to do. Leave me alone. I'm wearing my real estate shirt, trying to
real talk.
market at the same time." So
I love it.
Yep. Let's do this last one. It says, "You're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong," said someone doing nothing at all. What does that one mean to you guys? You're doing it wrong, said by someone doing nothing at all.
I think those are the people that we all have them in our lives, right? When you start seeing, like, you're trying to move your life into a different realm, or into a different like, you're trying to get better, grow better, be a better person. There's always those people that you sometimes leave behind, and I think that's sometimes those are the people that get left behind. Those are the people that don't want to get better. They don't want to grow. They don't want to expand their minds. They don't want to read books. They don't want to do all the things, like the physical activities, all that stuff.
Right.
All of us are aging, right? That's an undeniable piece.
Yep.
But we're all doing stuff to either.
Well, and on the inverse of that, the activities that you're doing, like, a lot of times we're just programmed to believe that, I can't make that much money. I can't do that. I can't, make this change. But really those changes. I
can't lose that weight. I can't take that vacation.
Yeah. But
I promise you
that those things are not as far as you think they are. And the difference between somebody who's super successful versus somebody who's just, all right or doing well, it's not that huge of a difference. It's not like you need to make 100% more phone calls or whatever it is that you need to do. You just need to be doing the right activities and doing more of them.
Yeah.
Consistently. Yep.
Consistently.
Well,
That's the secret sauce is you and the consistency.
And don't bite off more than you can chew. Like take little steps to get there. It's not like something that you need to just, full on commit to. You can, take little steps and eventually get to your goals.
And we can help with that. We've all been there, and we know at least the direction to point you in that would get you started. So if anybody has questions, somebody that's struggling, maybe it's you, maybe you don't know, like maybe you're wanting to make a change in your life. Maybe you're wanting to talk to somebody more consistently. Maybe you just need a friend. My gosh, reach out. Like we're here, and everybody knows I love to talk. I'll talk to you on the phone for a good hour. I don't care. I will put my ear pods in. I'll walk around the lake over here at the park, and I look like a fool with my weights and my whatever, and I'll talk to all the old people and that are cruising around the park, and it's wonderful. It's like it just fills my cup. So let's figure out what we're going to do for our giveaway, because we're past our time here, because we just get to talking. I know.
We are getting close to wrap
We're
time
close
here.
to wrapping. So what are we going to do for our giveaway? We'll put our links of our listings in. Maybe if they share the listing link, I'll give you an entry if you share that on your page, either via the link in the comments below.
Or why don't you, put something in there like something that you want to improve on. You want to be a better friend. You want to be a better husband. You want to be a better, parent. You want to be
put
better,
the pen to paper.
better real estate agent. You want to be a better whatever it is. All those things. Put that in there, and that'll get you another entry.
Ooh, I like that.
I'll give you a third one. If you if you actually tell us something you did for somebody else, say you did something great for somebody. Not to name
That's
names.
what's up.
Just tell us like, hey, you know what?
I
bought
called
that
my
coffee
mom
for the person behind me. I checked on my parents. I helped my kid's friend, figure out their homework. Something is, those are things that people remember. So
be the catalyst, be the change in the world. It's not going to change without us all working together and lifting each other up. That's the biggest thing, and I want people to take away that aspect of it. That in order to make this world a better place for our kids and each other and ourselves, we have to do something different. If you want to make change, you can't do the same thing without expecting a different result.
Don't just sleep on that opportunity to help somebody. You see something, you hear something, call your friend who needs to hear from you. Or just be aware of that, because that's really what it's all about, is you making the change. And it does start with each and every one of us. And so
And I think you hear that especially for us, we're small business owners, so go support small businesses. These are people that have put everything into their business. Go support them. That's the part where we want to see if you're doing something amazing. Let's hear what you're doing. That's an amazing. You're selling something. You have a product. You have a coaching service. You have whatever. We'd love to hear about it. Tell us about it. It's
and if you want to, we would love to have you on the show to talk about it. So we are all about that. So
Yeah.
Sweet.
All right, y'all.
Have a great day.
Well, it's been a good one.
Yep. Thank you.
Real talk.